after my match with Kane, I found out I needed surgery. Years of physical matches had finally caught up to me. As much as I had fought against it, I was forced to give up my WWE title that I fought so hard to win.
When will I come back? I have no idea. But I think all of you know the answer to this question. Will I come back? Yes! 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 Yes!
To make things worse, what was supposed to be a 6 to 8 week recovery eventually turned into 8 months of physical rehab and training to regain strength. Finally, I returned to WWE in late 2014 and went on to win the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania.
With over 70,000 people chanting yes, what an emotional moment for Daniel Bryan.
It appeared I was getting my career back on track, until a few weeks later when I suffered another injury. Almost a year after I had to relinquish the WWE title, I was now back in the same position, this time handing over the Intercontinental title.
The Intercontinental Championship deserves to be in this ring, and in this ring is where I am going to leave it.
I thought this was just another setback in my WWE journey that I'd have to overcome, but it turned out to be much more serious than that. As I went through the process of trying to get cleared by various doctors, I decided that it was time to take a step back and face an unfortunate reality. My in-ring career was over. On February 8th, 2016, in my home state of Washington, I said goodbye to everything I worked for and dreamed of.
It is with a heavy heart and the utmost sadness that I officially announced my retirement. I have loved this in a way that I have never loved anything else. And for that, I'm grateful.
After my retirement, I had to step away from WWE for a while. I needed some space. Plus, my wife, Brie, and I were trying to start a family. But after some time went by and my emotional wounds had somewhat healed, I returned to WWE as the general manager of SmackDown Live.
In this show, it's about the amazing superstars and giving them the opportunities that they deserve.
I was having a blast as GM, but it wasn't quite the same. Whenever I see new guys that are really talented, I was like, ooh, imagine the match I could have with that guy. So with Brie's encouragement, I didn't give up fighting for my dreams. Having our daughter really made me feel like I needed to come back. I think it's a strong message to really say like, hey, there are some things that people are going to tell you no, and you have to keep fighting for it if you really believe in yourself. So I think that's an important lesson to teach our baby. And selfishly also, I wanted Birdie to be able to see me wrestle.
Look at all these people watching. Hi, can you say hi? He's a shy little bird.
A little over 2 years after I said goodbye in Seattle, I got the amazing news that I was able to return.
You need to fight for your dreams. And if you fight for your dreams will fight for you.
Fortunately, I got quite the welcome back from a couple of old friends.
No, Kevin, no! The general manager's fighting back against Owens and Zayn.
I propose Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens face Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania.
It was pretty surreal that I made my WrestleMania return in the same building where 4 years earlier I had the greatest night of my career. And in a lot of ways, this night meant even more.
Clothesline!
Well, that'll leave a mark. It goes without saying that Shane is fighting an uphill battle right now, but Shane McMahon doesn't care.
You gotta remember all the vitriol and contempt that Shane McMahon has had for months for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Well, Shane's understandably concerned about Daniel Bryan in his first match back in the ring, but
Shane needs to be thinking about his own well-being. It's all academic from here.
Kevin Owens feeling good about things, but this is not over yet. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Great offense by Shane McMahon. Nice job by Shane McMahon. Owens is looking one step closer to the unemployment line. Oh, Kevin Owens hates lines. You know I'm cutting that one too. Look at Shane McMahon here. Shane McMahon finds his target with that one. Even before the ingenious attack from Owens and Zayn started this match, the odds have been in the Yep movement's favor all night. Just look at the shape Bryan and Shane are in. I actually agree with you, Corey. Bryan has 3 years of ring rust to shake off, in addition to 2 brutal attacks from Zayn and Owens. Meanwhile, Shane is dealing with an umbilical hernia, a staph infection, and diverticulitis. Owens and Zayn, however, are on the same page. We really need to see a miracle on Bourbon Street tonight. Oh, I think this man means business. Nice job by Shane McMahon. Boom! Drop. Oh, nasty. He's trying to mangle his face here. Snapmare takeover. Great offense by Shane McMahon. Uh-oh. So damaging. I think it was an ill-advised decision for Shane to start this match after his partner was taken out. I agree with you, Corey, but it's bold. Obviously, we know Shane doesn't always fight with his head. He fights with his heart. That is not the wisest decision, but Shane McMahon felt he had no other choice. McMahon going for the high-risk maneuver. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Whoa, Zayn dodged that one. Lightning quick. You know, Saxton, in the same manner that it's bold for Shane McMahon to continue fighting, it's also approaching levels of stupidity. This is more guts than brains is what it is. And now it's 2-on-1 here. You got to admire the boldness of Shane McMahon going into this fight without Daniel Bryan, but the numbers are catching up to him. Yeah, he's running hot right now, but we'll see if he can sustain it for long. Oh, I think this man means business. Look at Shane McMahon here. Shane. Seeing Daniel Bryan on a stretcher at ringside at the start of this match is an eerie parallel to the last time Bryan was in this very venue, in the main event of WrestleMania 30. Yeah, that's right, Corey. After an attack from Triple H earlier in the night, Bryan was in bad shape for the main event against Batista and Randy Orton. When the duo performed a Batista Bomb RKO combo on the announce desk, we thought the night would be over for the leader of the Yes Movement. Shane McMahon quickly getting the shoulder up. It'll take more than that. The two of you brought up Daniel Bryan's past history in this arena and once again being put on a stretcher. 2014, he fought back and eventually defeated Batista and Orton to become WWE Champion. I hope that Bryan can fight back and have another happy ending tonight. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Sami Zayn with the offense. Boom! Drop. Oh, nasty. That's a combination. Bam! He can end it here. Yeah, that was lightning quick. Corey, we could argue that no one was happier to hear that Daniel Bryan was cleared than Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were. That's why it was shocking to see them turn on their friend. Oh, listen, Daniel Bryan's dream was to come back and compete in the ring. And we're Shane McMahon. Big move coming. The tag team scene here in WWE is undergoing a bit of a renaissance, and it's because of action like this. Incredible! This has to be it. Is it enough to put Sami Zayn away? Let's take a look at the replay. That's highlight reel material right there. Shane McMahon with the cover. Oh, and breaking things up is Kevin Owens. Right across the injured abdomen.
Owens and Zayn fighting for their livelihood, fighting for their careers. There's a tag. Owens now legal. KO looking to go up to the top rope.
This will be such poetic justice.
Oh, splash, cover on Shane, and breaking things up is Daniel Bryan. Desperation on both sides here.
Well, like Daniel Bryan was out of here. He left on a stretcher.
Well, he did, but he's now back. And Owens and Zayn are beside themselves. Owens and Zayn thought it was a foregone conclusion.
Oh, no.
Went for the cannonball. Shane moved out of the way. Bryan back up on the apron. I don't think there are two teams I'd rather see square off against each other right now. This is amazing. Oh, and what a right hand. Fighting back, trying to make a tag. Meanwhile, from behind, he's got a sleeper hold here.
Daniel Bryan wants the tag.
Almost, but not quite. And Shane now, real separation. Could this be his moment? Shane absolutely desperate. Needs to make this tag and needs to make it now. Can he get there? Can he make the tag to Daniel Bryan? If he does, this place will explode. Shane crawling with everything he's got. Trying to inch himself closer to Daniel Bryan. Almost there. Almost there. Yes. Here we go. And here comes Daniel Bryan. His return to WWE in-ring competition. And Bryan unloading with the right hands. And look at Bryan go.
Knocks him off the apron. Daniel Bryan is on fire right now.
Bryan attacking with a fury. A moment we never thought we'd see. Vintage Bryan as he lands on his feet.
Full speed ahead.
Bryan, down he goes. Bryan fired up. Oh, wow. False slide takes him out. Daniel Bryan on the apron. I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. Daniel Bryan on the top rope. Oh, the muscle drop kick.
Daniel Bryan came down hard. You got to wonder if the injuries are coming into play.
Bryan's just right. Uh-oh, from behind. Oh, Daniel Bryan, though.
Rolls him off.
And now what does Bryan do? Turns his attention back to the corner. Oh, the running drop kick. And the other one on the other side. And Daniel Bryan looks like the Daniel Bryan of old.
Like he hasn't missed a step.
Bryan controlling the entire tempo of this match by himself. This is incredible. What a moment. Incoming. I think this is the beginning of the end. Got a little something brewing here. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Just a step quicker, it looks like. Possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. His signature slam. I'll be shocked if that's not it. Drop kick to the knee. Oh boy, he is rolling. Here he goes. Surprises him with those kicks. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Jeez, I don't like Sami Zayn's chances in this one. Oh, the strength. Incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex. A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. Look out. Wow. Elbow. No, there's the reversal. Uh-oh. And the offense, he's going for the pin. This could be it. Into the pay window. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build. So resourceful. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. Oh boy, he is rolling. A second time. It's got to be over now.
This is his opportunity to win this thing.
Going for it all here. Oh, I think this man means business. This one's over, guys. One more time.
Why not?
To put Sami Zayn away. Talk about a painful move. The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap? This one is over. I wouldn't be surprised. Do you believe in miracles on Bourbon Street? What a comeback story for Daniel Bryan. I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Here are your winners, Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan.
That's a big win, although there was a moment there where I thought it was going to go the other way.
And you're not feeling good about yourself after a win like that. You better give yourself a shot.
We may be in New Orleans tonight, but I assure you there was nothing easy about that